Hey everyone, welcome back to Moonface Tarot 1111. If you guys are returning, thank you so much for coming back. And if you are new, please consider subscribing. Here on the channel, we deal with no contact situations, twin flames, soulmates. We do channeled messages, and we also do spiritual growth. So if that's something that you're into, stick around, okay? We do have messages today. We have, first up, the songs. I always do songs. So it says, Trey Songz, Heart Attack. It said, but I never knew love would feel like a heart attack. It's killing me. Swear I never cried so much, 'cause I never knew love would hurt this effing bad. The worst pain that I ever had. So yeah, this is definitely somebody who is in a lot of pain, okay? And they never really thought that it would be like this. That's part of the problem. Most people, they create like this fantasy of what love will be, okay? And it's always going to be amazing, and everything is going to always be fine, and you're going to be there for your person, and the person is supposed to be there for you. And then when you get hit with actual love, you get hit with challenges, a lot of challenges, okay? And it's how you deal with those challenges, okay? And now that you guys are in a no contact situation, and when you find somebody that you actually truly do love, it's painful when you're away from that person. So this person is waking up to the fact that not only did they love you more than they thought that they would, but it hurts now that you're missing. And we have Post Malone, Circles. Maybe you don't understand what I'm going through. It's only me. What you got to lose? Make up your mind. Tell me what you're gonna do. Okay, so we could actually have kind of a conversation going here. It sounds like your side versus their side is what I'm kind of picking up here. So, this person is over here like, I never knew love could feel like a heart attack, and you're over here like, what have you got to lose? Like, you're creating your own misery, and we're going around and around in circles. For what? Why? So, we're gonna see. We've got the message decks, today. I only did one because I just created this deck. So it says, every day apart from you makes me realize more and more what I lost. I feel like I'm waking up too late. Yeah, too late. There's been a lot going on. Okay, there's been a lot going on, not only in this person's life, but the separation between you has caused, I'm getting, I'm like seeing like the tower in my mind's eye, but it's more than that. It's more than chaos. It's the awakening that always needed to happen, and the fact that this person has pushed it off. Okay, so they pushed it off, and now they're to the point where they have no choice but to go through it. And now they're like, am I too late? Is it too late to tell you how I feel? Is it too late to show you a difference? Okay, because actions, for me personally, speak a lot louder than words. So if you feel the same way that I feel, is it too late? Because this person didn't show up. They did not show up for you. Okay, so we have, I pushed you away because I thought I wasn't worthy of you. I told myself lies to avoid facing the parts of me I needed to heal. I told you they pushed it away. They didn't just push you away, they pushed off the thought of having to change because they were very comfortable in their bubble. Okay, and when you get a person that is comfortable in their bubble, they don't want to change their bubble. Okay, maybe this person was dealing with you and dealing with another person, or dealing with a multitude of people, right? So they have you giving to them and other people giving to them, without putting in any effort whatsoever. Why change that? It works. Well, then they got caught up, they caught feelings, and now they're miserable because you were like, deuces. I feel this empty space without you. Like a part of me is missing. It's hard to put into words, but I know I need to figure this out for both of us. So they're being inclusive, finally, okay? They are finally getting to the point where they are including you into their plans or what they want or their future in general, okay? Because this person has dealt, you know, in a reality of I this, I that, I this, I that. Well, it becomes, you know, if you're wanting a relationship, you know, you've got to include that other person. It's not always about I. Sometimes you need to make it a we situation. How are we going to solve this? You know, let's see what are their plans. You know, they feel an empty space, right? I know I need to figure this out for both of us. So what are they trying to do here? How are they going to figure it out? Let's ask. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Pentacles, but it came out in the reverse, and I want to know why. Why we had the Two of Cups just now on the bottom of the deck. Why did it come out in the reverse? Okay, we've got the Eight of Cups. So they know that they have to walk away from something in order to start something new, but they're hesitating on that walk. Why are they hesitating? It's not that they're not going to do it. I think that they are, because the Eight of Cups didn't show up in reverse. It's that they're hesitating. We've got the Empress. We have the Empress here. Who's the Empress? Are you the Empress, or are they dealing with another person? Okay, we have the Two of Wands. And we have the Three of Cups. And it sounds funny, but I'm actually getting like you are guarded, and not because of you. It's like you're being guarded by somebody else. So it could be like higher realms, or you could just have like a big like friend group, family, a lot of people that, you know, protect you. That's like what I'm getting off of this. It's like they're trying to make plans on like how to get to you, but you have so many people surrounding you that they don't know how to get in. What else about this? The World. So things are coming to an end. Like this feeling or this cycle that they've been in about telling themselves like they can't get to you could literally just be in their head. It's ending though. What else about this situation? The Two of Swords. Yeah, it's kept this person in indecision. They haven't known which way to go. They have been crossed off. Okay, are they figuring it out though? There's the Tower. Told you. Told you, there's been a big Tower moment in this person's life. It's like it's time for the wake up. Do you see all that lightning? You know, it's time. You cannot stay there. Yeah, there's the Five of Cups, being sad and depressed and feeling sorry for yourself forever. There's no point. What else? We've got the King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's time to, you know, man up, woman up, person up. It's time. You know, that's why that Ace of Pentacles was in reverse. They've been dragging their feet. They haven't known how to do this, but that's the whole thing. Like, all of that cycle and everything is coming to an end. There we go. Well, now we've got the Chariot. It's time to move. It's time to move forward. This person could literally be moving as well, like moving house, okay? It's time to move forward towards what you want. If you want it, you are the one that's going to have to make it happen. There's the Sun. So things are moving in a much more positive direction, okay? There's the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Yes. Yes. They're wanting to bring in a more stable energy to where you guys can not only, I'm literally getting live together, but maybe this person really wants to live with you, okay? But it's like this person wants the stable, connected relationship. They're tired of living in limbo, all right? They've been in limbo and like hanging in the balance. It's like as much as they've left you hanging, they've left themselves hanging. Like it's like a mirrored energy. So when they've left you just hanging in the balance, they've tied themselves up and they're hanging there too. They're just hanging on the other side. It's like you don't see them, okay? So it's like, you ever see like movies or things where they show you simultaneously what both parties are doing? You know, like there'll be like a wall in the center, but you can see on this side and on this side, but the characters can't. They can't see each other, okay? It's that. Okay, so while you think that this person is just off doing whatever they're doing, okay, and they think the exact same thing of you, like you're off and you're just doing whatever you're doing, okay, but in reality, you guys are both literally hanging upside down and swinging because neither of you know which direction to take. So that's the reason why you guys have felt so stuck, because it's not up to you anymore, okay? If you're dealing with, you know, any kind of soulmate connection or something like that, both parties have certain responsibilities in this connection, okay? And the party over here, if you identify with a divine feminine energy, it's just an energy. You can be a man in feminine energy, okay? It's very possible. So if that is you, you have already done your work, because your work is the healing work. Your work is the more spiritual work. You are doing your work. They have been pushing off their work until someone came along and cut them down. They didn't give them a choice. They just cut them and they hit the floor. Bam. And I'm sure it hurt. Because it's time for them to stop hanging around. Stop. Stop hanging around. It's time for you to get up and it's time for you to do your work, because your counterpart did theirs. And now you've got them hanging in the balance, and that's not fair. So it's time. That's the reason that this Tower came through. That, like, things may not be going great for this person right now. And it's their fault. So don't feel sorry. I know that you're going to want to feel bad, right? I get it. I'm a loving, compassionate person too. My nose is itching. You do want to feel bad. But it's time. And they did not feel bad leaving you, ghosting you, okay? Not until later, not until they realize. This is the thing. This is the realization. So all the feelings and all the things that you felt a long time ago when they did this is what's hitting them now. I ran because I was scared. See? Scared of how deep this connection was, how much I could lose if I opened up. Okay? So we're going to look in. What were they going to lose if they opened up to you? Because a lot of times they feel like they're going to lose their identity. But we're going to see, or their player ways or whatever. Like we have the 3 of Wands that just jumped out of the deck. So we're going to see, oh, okay, all right. And we have the shadow side, okay? And in this deck, this is the devil, shadow side. So yeah, like, you know, could have been their player ways, could have been their freedom. It's exactly what I was talking about. And we have known, okay, this is judgment. So they knew, if you knew what was going on or why they were hesitating, they knew you were going to judge them about that. Because it's crap. It's always been crap. You know, you can be in a relationship and not lose yourself, but when it comes to doing things that you know are toxic, it's different. It's completely different. Okay? Now, if you are a person that is okay with an open relationship, then you might have been okay with them being with this one or that one or the other. But if you're not a person that's okay with that, of course, no, you wouldn't have dealt with that. No, I'm not going to deal with that. Okay? If this person had certain vices that they were doing, if they were drinking too much, if they were using drugs, if they were gambling, you know, things like that. You know, this is all things that are connected to devil energy. And if they wanted to continue to, If they wanted to continue to do those things, of course you were going to be like, that is not healthy for you and you need to make better choices. And they were not trying to hear this. They knew you would make them grow up. They didn't want to grow up. I'm getting that Toys R Us Kids commercial. You know, I don't want to grow up because I'm a Toys R Us kid. Well, at a certain point, hon, you don't have a choice. Like, nature is going to make you grow up, if nothing else. And that is what's happening now. You know, what else could they lose if they opened up to you? We have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is back. What else about this Two of Wands? Oh, there's the Four of Wands. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, they were afraid to be in a committed relationship. There's the Nine of Swords. It was giving them anxiety. Like, literally lots and lots of anxiety. Like, they did not know what to do with it. Like, how do I be a committed person to another person? There's the Lovers. They could not make that choice. They seen it. And it's like, as soon as they seen it, it scared the bejesus out of them. They were like, oh no, this is headed towards something stable. I can't have that. Oh no. I might love this person. I really can't have that. Oh no. It scared them. Yeah, we have the Eight of Pentacles. They knew that it would be something that they would have to work towards. This person was afraid to put in the effort. We've got the World again on the bottom of the deck, along with, you know, it says the Wheel of the Year, but it's the Wheel of Fortune. They knew that things like that they knew were going to come to an end. We've got the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. They were going to have to not only love you, but show it. And that scared them. Because they didn't know how to do that. They don't know how to do it, or they didn't. They were going to lose their sense of self, or so they thought. I thought if I could avoid the truth, I could protect myself from getting hurt, but all I did was hurt both of us. Yeah. Yes. What's the truth? What was the truth they were avoiding? Got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. And then the Ten of Cups. The same thing I've been saying. Going from the single abundant energy to a family life. Did they want it though? Because that's the thing. I think that they secretly did want it. Did they want it? We've got the Four of Swords. It's something that they thought a lot about. And normally the Four of Swords does not depict a pregnant person. In this Four of Swords, they are pregnant. It's like they didn't know. I don't know. It's like they dreamed about it, but then they were afraid. There's the Ten of Swords. They killed it. They killed the dream. They killed the dream that they made up, like the fantasy that they had. They sabotaged their own happiness. Yeah, there's the Ace of Wands. And now they want to bring it back. They want to regrow this. They want to have something that is new. They don't want the old energy, okay? Like, they want something new. It says, the love I carry for you is timeless. They're now starting to wake up. It's not gonna go away, okay? Like, I'm lost in this situation with the karmic partner. I told you if they were dealing with somebody else. But every moment I'm away from you, I feel the pull of my soul calling me back. So if you guys are dealing with somebody who has a karmic partner, and even sometimes, you know, they talk about third party interference and stuff like that, but it can be other things too. So if yours isn't necessarily dealing with a karmic, relationship that's, like an actual relationship, it can even be parents, friends, people that are close to them in their circle, things like that, that I want to say, overwhelm them, okay? It's overwhelming, right? Because not everything is like a love connection, love affair type karmic situation. There can be many different kinds of karmic situations. So if that's the case, there's been a lot weighing on them. It says, when our paths crossed, I felt a pull in my soul, like I was finally home. It was beyond words, beyond time. And that's very heavy. And that's even heavier for a person who maybe never thought about soulmates before or doesn't know anything about spirituality. When you feel something like that and you have no idea where to place it or what to do with it, it's scary. It's very scary. It's hard being here knowing my heart is with you. So wherever they are in their life, and even in the world, their heart is still with you. If you guys are divine counterparts, it's gonna be with you. There's nowhere else for it to go. It always was and always will be with you, just like you will always be with them. Even if you decide that you don't want this relationship, if you guys are twin flames, a part of you is them, a part of them is you. You can go on and you can change, you can, get in a relationship with somebody else, but that does not ever change the fact that you guys are one half of a whole. I know people in twin flame situations that married other people because their twin wasn't ready. It can work. But they do still have an attachment to their twin. Still. I'm working on healing my past so I can show up for you in the way you deserve. This is great news. Great news. Okay? Told you, forced to do the healing. They were forced to do the healing. And now that they're realizing why it was so important. You can't just run amok your whole life. It don't work. I see things clearer now. I've grown, healed, and learned the power of patience and trust. Patience is the worst, to be honest. My opinion. Patience is definitely the worst because everybody wants everything right now. I don't know anybody that doesn't. I don't know anybody that's like, you know what? I'll wait for it. Give me 5 or 6 years. No, nobody wants that. So learning patience is probably the hardest. My soul is awakened because of you, and I'll spend every day cherishing the light you bring into my life, even far apart. Even when you're far apart. We have now, in this space apart, I am realizing how much of myself I've hidden from you and from me. They didn't even know who they were. They didn't know. All right, is there anything else that the collective needs to know about their person right now? We've got the Ace of Pentacles. It's right side up now. We've got the Ace of Cups. All right, what else? We have 3 of Cups. And we have the Chariot. Same cards that came out before. They're jumping right back out of the deck. They are making moves, okay? They're making moves. They're getting clarity about who they are. So when they do contact you, they're able to share it. We have the Hierophant. In this deck, it's the High Priest, but it's the Hierophant. Okay, they'll be able to bring you some kind of commitment. They're throwing out their outdated belief system. It's time. You know, yeah, there's the King of Pentacles again now in the bottom of the deck. They're growing up. It's time to grow up. All right, so we're gonna do charms. It does get loud, so lower your volume. So we have, you miss me? So they want to know if you miss them. We've got the green heart chakra here. Their heart has been awakened. It was time. They had to wake their feelings up. Okay. We have the orange chakra. Okay. So that's the sacral chakra also coming through. So your person or you could actually be like artistic, maybe, if you guys create something, you know, like creators, something like that. Okay, so we have you're irreplaceable in my life. You are irreplaceable in their life, and with that came the United Kingdom. So if you or your person are from there, we have, I only hope you can forgive me one day. That is completely on you. We have Croatia and New Zealand and Chad. It says, I'll make it up to you, I promise. Hey, we've got letters B and Y. So if that resonates, we have a key. We have 2 keys. I was going to say, I just started instantly looking for another key. Yes, we do have 2 keys. We have 2 keys. You guys are unlocking each other. You're unlocking each other's lives. You're unlocking each other's spiritual growth. You're unlocking each other's heart. Okay, there's been a lot going on in this situation. We have the rose. So it's definitely blooming. Spring could be significant here. We have a horse. So it's definitely time to move. Quit sitting stationary. We have a little hot dog dog. So if you or your person have those kind of dogs. So let's see, what is this? Oh, we have a rabbit. Yep, we have a rabbit. So maybe around Easter time. Easter is coming up. It's usually in, sometimes it can fall the last day of March, but usually it's in April. So I don't know this year where it falls, but it's coming up. It says, did you love me right away? Another question for you. So they might actually be ready to ask you questions. Actually, yeah, we've got two more. It says, why do I feel like this? So they could be getting to the bottom of the spiritual journey, okay? And it says, what is it about you? Yeah, they cannot get you off their mind, right? They can't just, you know, run off, and it doesn't matter how far away they get, because the funny thing about these situations is the further they get, the more they think of you. Okay, so when they're like, I'm just gonna go, you know, to the other side of the world, depending on where you guys are, it doesn't matter, because the further they go, the more you're on their mind. It works just the opposite. Okay, so we have Andorra. Oh, sorry. Andorra and Honduras. We have Capricorn and Egypt coming through. I've always wanted to visit Egypt. We have a musical note. So music could be resonating, especially with this Trey Songz and Post Malone songs, you know. We have Sri Lanka. We have a parrot. This person could be getting ready to talk to you. Parrots talk, okay? Birds live a long time too. Like they live like up to 100 years. They live a very long time. We have two butterflies. I thought we did. We do. We have two butterflies symbolizing each of your growth, okay? You have changed and so have they. Caterpillars don't associate with butterflies. There's no reason to. They're not on the same page. They're the same, you know, species. One turns into the other, but you never see a caterpillar and a butterfly hanging out. But you see butterflies flying all around each other. Okay, so this person had to level up. They had to get on your level. We have a dragon. So you or your person could be Year of the Dragon. We just got out of the Year of the Dragon. We are now in the Year of the Snake, which is also represented here. Okay, the snake can also represent the Kundalini awakening. So if you guys are unfamiliar with that, you can look it up. It's actually pretty interesting. We have the peacock. This is the male peacock, and it has all of its feathers plumed out, so it's searching for a mate. And we have the devil. Told you, they were in double energy, but it's time to let that go, okay? So we have another horse. This one's a prettier horse. We have two horses, and this one has like a really pretty mane and tail. So maybe you or your person have gorgeous hair. And we have a little Scotty dog. So you guys must really love dogs. We have another a cat, like a fancy cat. Your person might think that you're fancy. Or weirdly, it looks like the Baby Phat cat. I don't even know if Baby Phat even still makes anything. I have no clue, but they used to make clothing, you know, sunglasses, all kinds of stuff, like labels, you know. Here's another rabbit. Things are definitely speeding up. Do you see that rabbit's like running? Things are speeding up, okay? We have a button. So you guys, I'm hearing hold it together. So if it's you or if it's them, you know, hold it together. We have what is this called? It's like supposed to be like protection from the evil eye, but it has a specific name. So it's like the hand of something, and it's escaping me right now. It goes like this. but you guys are protected either way. Okay, so, and then we have, what is this? Estonia and Paraguay. We have Puerto Rico. And lastly, we have Argentina. Okay. So this is what I have for you guys. And if you are interested in other message videos, like I have silent, like DM message videos that I will link so you guys can watch them too. They're in first person, so I think that you'll enjoy them. But anyway, this is what I have for you guys, and I am sending you guys so much love and light on your journey, always.